Hey y'all, so right now my mom's house is on the market at State Street. We had an open house last week and had a lot of people through here. So on the one hand, we're hoping we get an offer soon, but on the other hand, that means I've got to get out of here quickly and into my house if we do get an offer. And I am going to be giving you a big update on the renovation progress. Here we ran lots of electrical in here since this is going to be the office. There have, of course, like in every job, been a few setbacks.
You can't move that stud that's right in the middle of it neither. It's when it's holding up the steps.
What? We got to do something. We can't frame a door into a stud. But with those setbacks becomes problem solving, and we were able to solve most of the problems and keep things moving. All right, we got it. So for now, it's just a time game of getting the construction done and getting out of here and into my new house. So this week's episode is going to be called The Good News and the Bad News, Wendy's house renovation. You see all the new electricals in, we're pretty much ready to go. So yeah, it looks like the house is coming along. Doesn't look like major progress. It's always hard after you get through the framing piece and then the electrical and the plumbing goes in and it feels like things are taking absolutely forever. But you can see like up here this little electrical box. So this is for 2 fans in here. And then they got this frame in over here. So this is going to be the living room. Some good storage. So that's good. Looks like we got one more kitchen window to go in. We got the kitchen door in. And we got this little door back here for storage up under the stairs. This was an old keyboard door that we found up in the attic, so that was kind of fun to reuse. It looks like the plumber is starting to run the gas pipe for some gas lanterns out and back. So I'm going to replace the one out here, so they're all going to be the same. Little New Orleans detail. So the plumber's got to run both the gas and the water. So he's running the gas for the lantern, and then we were looking at the heights for fixtures like this. This one's going to go in the boys' room. So that should be pretty. Here we ran lots of electrical in here since this is going to be the office. So here's all the old spindles for the stair, and they've got the treads back on, and the stairs feel so much better than they used to feel. And as you can see, we're going to put the spindles back in so we don't have to patch. We've got the ductwork coming down from the attic. All that's been put in. We've heard this out, so it's going to create this nice little bay on the stair landing. And we've got the windows, which we salvaged from Ricca's, all installed. And it really gives some nice light into this stair area. We've got, this is what he roughed in this morning for that shower piece I was just showing you. So it's going to go right here. That shower head will come up. Get a little light in here. So this is closet, which will be nice. And then of course here's the bathroom where we've got the windows where I can put some little shades down and let some natural light in, but protect the view. And of course I've got my palm trees, and we've got, this looks super low. You may have to raise this.
What is that for?
That is for the shower.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a big tub that sits here. There's going to be a shower head that comes way up from above and comes down. But this looks low. That shouldn't be too bad. All right. So.
And that was pretty much the end of the good news. As I returned to the house later in the morning, Mickey and his crew were hard at work, but I noticed right away that something wasn't right.
All right, it's the wind baffles. Wait, there's styrofoam? I thought there was plastic.
You can see where the
Styrofoam is like a termite pit.
So these we have these things go right there. And then the room comes up through here. All the way up.
Yeah, but that's not, that styrofoam isn't.
Yeah, they should have said plastic instead of styrofoam.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
When y'all get a new product for this, send it to me before y'all get it delivered. So we can make sure, because that's certainly not what we want up there.
Yeah, well, once I find it, I'll submit it to you, like a submittal, and then we'll get it put together.
Back to the office to look at this problem that Mickey and I were talking about. So the idea here is that in New Orleans, we've got a lot of problems with the hot and humid climate in the fact that we've got super hot air here, and then we've got the conditioned cold air here. And of course, when those two things meet, you get condensation. So the idea here is to create a twofold system, one by actually letting air into the house, and also to create an insulated space within the house. So this is a detail from Joseph Steiberach and his book Hot and Humid Climate. He does a really great job of showing you how to achieve these things. This detail in particular is how to install baffle insulation in a cathedral ceiling, because of course normally you've got a ceiling that comes straight across here, but in our case I wanted to increase the ceiling height in my bedroom and the boys' bedroom. And so the only insulation space we have is right up at the roof joist. The wind baffle allows us to bring air up from underneath the soffit vent up to the continuous ridge vent at the top of the roof. So the idea is by carrying that up and through, it allows the insulation to dry out if we should get any condensation. So we were looking at that pink product that you saw, which was a really flimsy styrofoam, which I didn't like at all. And what we found in between is this product by DCI called Wind Blocker. It's a black corrugated plastic. It'll be a lot better and sturdy. This is their detail where you can see you fold down one of the edges. It goes up about 24 inches. You do not run it all the way up to the ridge vent because that would actually trap moisture and not allow the insulation to dry out from the condensation. But I don't like this little kick up right here. I'm not going to do that at my house because to me that actually prevents what you're trying to do with the airflow. So, problem solved.
Rock wool and
Well, we have two of the products. Just need to know the third product. Taking down the interior walls, and then comfort board on the exterior walls. So you
comfort board, like, or is it the rock wool stuff?
rock wool comfort board.
And that's where we're getting confused, because every time we look up something, it's a green, only comes in 2 inches and 4 inches.
Well, he said one of them was made for 2x4 studs and one of them was made for 2x6.
Yeah. So that would be the 4 inch one, and that would be the 2 inch. So,
No, it should be 3.5 and 5.
they don't sell them. It's like a 2 and a 4. R60, rock wool comfort board. And I thought, to me, it should take up the whole cabin.
It should. That's why I'm confused too now.
Me too.
So as you could hear, Mickey and I were going back and forth about the insulation, and this is what that was all about. We're using two products on the exterior. One is Comfort Bat and one is Comfort Board. So both of those products are by Rockwool, and I like them because they're termite resistant, because we have a lot of problems, not only with our hot and humid climate, but our termites love the hot and humid climate and the moisture, and so I really try to use products that are termite resistant. The Comfort Bat is sized for 2x4 and 2x6 wood studs. That's how you pick what product you want, and you also base it on the R value. The higher the R value, the more insulation you get.
I don't know, that's the stud size, so no, you're right, because
Yes, ma'am.
Rockwool Comfort Board.
So that's why I was confused about.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying, because I talked to the guy and he was like, in this side stud and this side stud, and so I was like, okay, that's good.
Mickey and I were talking about the size of the insulation because we were thinking maybe we put Comfort Board in here, but Comfort Board isn't deep enough. So the product we want is Comfort Bat by Rockwool. Then we carry it up and over and in between the roof joists. Then we're going to add another layer of insulation because the bat doesn't give us the R value that we actually need, and that's going to be Comfort Board. So we're going to have a twofold insulation system up at the roof, which should work very well. And then finally, we'll put on our gypsum board. So I'm excited to see all this go in, as it took a lot of research, but it should work out great, allowing the air to come up and over the insulation, having a good insulative barrier, and then finishing it off with the gypsum board. So, problem solved. All right, we're gonna get there. And hopefully, some way, somehow, there's gonna be a swimming hole for Lucy, somewhere in here. So we have a hole. Lucy's swimming hole.
Is the bobcat or whatever it is still in the...
It's still in the hole.
It's halfway, making a little progress. It's
Halfway up. Moving though. So these light boxes, what is the plan with those? The box is going to be sticking through it anyway. Where's your fixture going in here? Below
Oh, there's
the
a box that goes on top there. Yeah, the fixture goes below it.
You're probably going to see some of that box. I'll have to go with a bigger, deeper furring channel.
Okay.
Instead of like the 7/8 that we've gone with, we're going to have to go with like an inch and a quarter, inch and a half.
Okay.
Probably inch and a half furring channel. And you
Okay.
can put 5/8 on it. So that box is an inch and a half box.
Okay.
So you have ½ inch rock. So if we could get a 1 inch furring channel, which would be a lot better.
Okay.
Well, you know what? 7/8 furring channel, if that's an inch and a half box.
And that's quarter inch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if we
Yeah.
go with the 7/8 furring channel, plus that, plus the ½ inch rock, that'll give you an inch and a half.
Okay.
That'll probably work.
I think this door looks great. Oh, cute.
You can't move that stud that's right in the middle of it neither. It's when it's holding up the steps.
What?
Yep. You know what?
Huh? We gotta do something.
Look,
We can't frame a door into a stud.
what you going to have to do? Put a header all the way to here. 3.5 inch header. Build it all, build it by a piece. Don't build the whole header and stick it in. That way you'll be able to put the 2x6 in for the header, and you can nail it into here. There, and then put your plywood in between, nail it, and then put your last 2x6 on there, and nail it. That way it's all nailed together. You can move this because the weight will be carried, distributed out to that. Okay? Sounds good to you?
I'm like, how am I gonna get my toilet paper in there?
Oh, you go buy a single road, Miss Wendy.
Right, I don't know, you know. All right, good. Now I got a place for my refrigerator. Okay, I like my cute little B-board door. That works. So with most of the situations resolved, I decided to let Mickey and his crew get back to work and go on and do what I needed to do for the other projects. Getting there? Yeah.
So if they can get their inspections next week,
Okay.
that way we can get ours, then we can move into insulating and sheetrock.
I gotta get this house closed up. My mom's house is getting put back on the market. The first fire fell through. So now, but we're putting back on the market next week. So this is when my heart starts beating again fast. I'm like, remember I told you June 1st, and now we're June 10th, and we're still in this. I'm like,
And you know, it could be on the market for 6 months, and it could be on the market for 6 minutes.
yeah.
You just don't ever know.
We don't know. All right. Well, thank y'all. Hopefully I can move in within a month. Maybe not.
It's ambitious.